Alright, shalom, shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. First and foremost, Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rukakudash. Double honor, as always, to the venerable apostles of the Great Millstone GMS, who rule and teach Yasha Allah well through the Spirit, leading the flock by example. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the Akim pushing his gospel throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their life for Yahweh Shem Yahushai's sake, doing the work in sincerity and in all honesty. To you few sisters who are doing the right thing, to you I say shalom, peace and blessings to the house of David. Adawan Razah, which means Lord willing. So Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. So, prophecy. It's screaming at you, man. Screaming at you. We're in these times, where the devil's coming down with a short time. Sorry, he's coming down with great wrath, because if he had this short time. Alright, so like for the slip of speech. Okay. And, looking at the article on your screen, alright, it's clear, it's evident, alright, that things are moving super, super quick, alright, pushing forth towards the MOTB, alright, the RFID micro CHIP, and these are the Hebrew Israelite groups, right, okay, there's no excuse now, man, because what are you truly telling your congregation, okay, when these things, come upon them, alright, what are you teaching them to make sure that they don't take the RFID micro CHIP, okay? Because a lot of you guys are still saying it's sin, okay? Or it's an embargo or Christianity, all right? Lying to your congregation, all right? Leading your flock astray, all right? If the blind lead the blind, the both shall fall into a ditch, all right? So this is from endtimeheadlines.org, dated March 29th, 2023. Hopefully, that all prophecies come to pass. And the title reads, JP Morgan is now testing palm and face recognition technology in the US. Alright? And that's one of the biggest banks over there in America. Alright? So it says JP Morgan is testing out biometric. Alright? Bio, alright, meaning your body, and metric meaning measure. Alright? So, they've already, for a long time had facial recognition, things like that, technology. Alright? But these are becoming more and more common, used in everyday life, all right, for transactions and things of that nature, security measures, all right. So it says JP Morgan is testing out biometric based payments with some of its business customers in the US retail sector to make payments more convenient and secure, as well as to increase take up of loyalty programs. Okay, so they want to get you in that mindset where you no longer need your wallet, your physical wallet, and your physical credit card and debit card, all right, because you'll have your digital ID and your digital wallet all in your, micro CHIP, all right, for instant payments, all right, for when people, scan their hand to make transactions. Okay, that's their plan. Okay, that's the plan of the international, banking families, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, Goldsmiths, etc. Okay. So it says, according to Computer Weekly, the US Bank's payment division is running the pilot with selected retail stores and will include the Formula One Grand Prix in Miami in May. If successful, there will be a wider rollout of the technology in the US next year. After enrolling, customers will be able to pay for purchases through face or palm scans without the need for a card, phone, or cash, right? Because they're looking to do away with cash. Okay, look at the dollar falling. Alright, all these countries moving away from the US dollar. Alright, so it says biometric payment schemes will also improve customer loyalty by simplifying how they build up and receive benefits. This will increase the take up of loyalty schemes. Okay, alright, ultimately, man, they want to insert the MOTB inside of everyone. Okay, that's the goal of, Amalek. Alright, the head tribe of Esau Edom, so-called white man. Alright, they want everyone karagmad up. Okay, now this biometric payment is just, again, another device itching closer to the real thing to condition the minds of these people, right? Which is why way All right, we are not ignorant to Satan's devices. Okay, especially those who've been watching. All right, all right. So all this facial recognition technology, okay, like I said before, which has been out here for a while, for years. Okay, of course, they're gonna tie all this into the again biometrics payment system. Okay, and what Esau likes to do is move things in a progressive format. All right, because he won't just give you the final product like that. Okay, and push it, into your face, or else people will resist it and it won't work. People will uproar about it, against it, and all right, and deny it. Okay, because we know this man has a god complex, man. This devil wants to take the most high position and wants the people to come to him for everything. All right, because it boils down to his pride. All right. So it says for merchants, the key benefits include customer sales and loyalty growth and the removal of friction from merchants. Day-to-day processes for the customer of the payments are phone-free, private, secure, fast, and simple, said JP Morgan. At its heart, biometrics-based payments empower our merchant clients to deliver a better customer payments experience, said Jean-Marc Thionpont, head of Omnichannel Solutions. JP Morgan Payments, we are a trusted payments provider and financial institution worldwide, and fully equipped to manage the highly secure identification points that power biometric solutions. Okay. He added that the changes to consumer technology have created new expectations for shoppers and merchants and need to be ready to adapt to these new expectations. Through its payments commerce solution strategy, the bank is offering its customer tools, including biometric payment technology, to keep pace. At this year's Formula One Grand Prix Miami, the biometrics-based payments will be provided in a pilot to provide guests with a faster checkout experience. And you always have a pilot to see things, to test things to see how, if it works, if it receives good feedback, and then of course they can move on forward from there. All right. Ramon Pineda, CIO of the Miami Grand Prix 2023, said Formula One prides itself on pioneering solutions and state-of-the-art technology, and being able to roll out this new biometrics-based payments scheme would enhance the race day experience for our guests as they will enjoy a new faster checkout process because people want everything is all fast paced. Okay, people want things done instantaneously. All right, we live in a fast paced world, fast paced environment. you know so slowly and surely again the conditioning the people to adopt that mentality. Okay, you know so yeah, that's their schemes and plots. Okay, so let's get some precepts in, man. Okay, because this is just proof. Okay, proof that hey, we're close to World War III, uh, happening. Which really we start, it's already started. It's in the beginning stages of it, but it's not fully broken out yet. We're close to the famine of the word. We're close to Jacob's trouble. All right, we're just waiting for that final. All right, one of the major final prophecies of the MOTB being made mandatory. Okay, that implantable C-hip. All right, and then Yahweh Shai will make his return. Okay. So Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 7, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart, meaning the mind. Okay, and if you're not vexed, you know, in captivity, you're not vexed, all right, with the current conversation of this world, all right, then you're not in the right spirit. Okay, this devil wants to know your thoughts, what you're thinking, what you're spending, where you're spending, how much you're spending, everything about you, all right, and the stupid draconian laws that he's bringing in, man. Okay, vexes us. Okay, and it reads, and a gift destroyeth the heart. All right, so they'll offer you benefits here and there to make it, appealing for you. All right, for example, they might put extra money in your bank account. All right, or offer you discounts, to you to lure you, entice you. Okay, and many people fall for these incentives that they promised. Okay, because they had this social security system. Well, they still have it now in China, all right, where they store information about people. So if if your fellow neighbor, or if you tell on your fellow neighbor, okay, your credit can go up or down, all right, because this man wants to make you more dependent upon his system, upon him, you know. So if we go back to the article, it says last week, U.S. fast food chain Panera announced it is testing out technology from Amazon that enables its customers to make payments and access their loyalty program rewards by scanning the palm of their hand. It said the pilot of Amazon One Palm scanning technology is an effort to increase engagement with its My Panera loyalty program. Okay, loyalty programs are important to businesses in the digital age. They drive customer retention, which can help them increase revenue, referrals, and growth. Okay, because customers are attracted to that, what they can win from this or gain from this, discounts, things like that. Because then they can tell a friend, and a friend can tell another friend. Okay, so that is a good business ploy to to have. All right. So it says organizations typically generate most of their revenue from existing customers, which require less overhead than revenue from new customers, right? Because the existing ones are already, they've already got them enticed and loyal to their, to their products and schemes. Okay. They already have their minds. It's just the newer ones. Okay. So again, they're trying to make you more dependent upon them on the system. All right. Hence the reason with all these job losses. Okay. Being lost to artificial intelligence. All right. Again, everyone is accustomed to be, for everything being quick, especially the smart cities, right? These 15-minute cities where everything is at your convenience within a 15-minute radius. Okay. So that's why, so many people will be down with this. Okay. But guess what? The elect cannot and won't be deceived. Okay. So it's no surprise to us. All right. And look where it's coming out of, Babylon the Great, aka America. Okay. Let's get into the precept. All right. Just bear with me. Let's get Revelation chapter 13. Go down to verse 16. And he causeth all, right, both small and great, rich and poor, right. So whether you earn a little money or a lot of money, doesn't matter. Whether you're of significance in the society or not, doesn't matter. All right. Free and bond, whether you're in prison, all right, or not, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the charagma or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay. So if you don't have it, you can't operate and function in this society at all. Okay. And the way they're pushing it out, man, they're gonna have people begging for it, right? When they're starting to lose all their all their comforts, right, necessities. Okay. There'll be people are fighting to get that. All right. They might even have certain cities, in lockdown, which that's definitely, in fact, that will happen. Okay. And then they'll say, well, you can't come into the city unless you don't have it. But then you'll have people saying, I need to drink, I need to eat, I need to feed my family. Okay. So it's tumultuous times, perilous times that we're coming into. Let's get that another precept. Just bear with me. Right. Isaiah chapter 65 verse 13. Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold my servant shall rejoice, but you shall be ashamed. Behold my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but you shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. Alright, so the elect are going to be fed, alright, and taken care of in these times. Alright. You might have to be, a wanderer moving from one place to another. Okay. But nonetheless, okay, The elect will be looked after. Alright? All you other heathen nations, man, along with Esau and the wicked of our people, 2/3 in Babylon the Great, as well as, Israelites that just don't want to repent elsewhere in the world, man, they're going to be through, alright? And suffer you know, suffer a great death. Okay. Just bear with me. Some of the precepts I want. Right, that's it, Hebrews 12. Alright, because, hey, this is the great test, this is the great trial. Alright, you only get one chance, to do this. So Hebrews, to pass this, Hebrews 12 and 25. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 23. By faith Moses, when he was born, was hid 3 months of his parents because they saw he was a proper child, and they were not afraid of the king's commandment. Right, during the time of ancient Egypt. By faith Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter. Right, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of the Most High than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. And that's the thing, because the majority of our people, man, they think this life is the end all be all. They'd rather, you know, take the macro C hip, right, which must not do, right, but they'd rather go ahead with that just so they can enjoy, sin for a season, alright, just so they can get back to that mirthy party spirit, alright, and basically focus on the cares of this life and focus on, living their best life, alright, right, but, for those who are, of the spiritual sound mind, okay, it's best you be in the house of mourning than the house of feasting. It's best that you, alright, you suffer now, okay, and lean on Yahweh Hashem Yahushua completely in faith and for support, okay, and then enjoy the kingdom, all right, because this life ain't living at all, it's surviving, okay, you know. So gonna end that lesson here. Lord willing, is edifying. Again, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach Israel well. In closing, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Ruach HaKodesh. And with that, shalom, shalom to the elect.